All right. So Gallery in the Woods. First of all, how long have you guys been here?
We've been, well, 40 years in up in Marlborough,
Yep.
where we had the gallery, but 20 years downtown in Brattleboro.
Okay.
And
Quite
yep,
a long time.
Yeah, quite a while.
Yep.
I guess it counts. And
Yep.
so, yep. So
And you've expanded. Now you have
Yeah.
a website,
So
a web presence
yeah.
to facilitate easy and safe transactions.
This is true, and I'm a non-computer user, so I've always been proud of the fact that I've never turned one on. But the fact that you can't come in the store makes it kind of difficult.
Yeah,
so.
that's how weird 2020 is you're even on a computer now, Dante.
No, never gonna.
Not you?
No, not yet.
It's
never.
not that weird.
Not that weird.
Okay.
Yeah, no, when Dante's on a computer, that's weird.
Okay.
And you better start looking for the apocalypse to be landing.
Well, we've moved on beyond
We've
that.
moved on. So at any rate, I got my daughter who's on board, and we got a grant to put this up, and here it is. So
Perfect.
now you can't. I got a lot of stuff in the window, but now it's online, and it's really helpful to a lot of people who want to shop. And I feel badly not being open, but I'm trying to do the right thing for what works for me.
Yep. Makes it safer for everybody involved.
Yeah.
And it still gives people a chance to look at and procure whatever tickles their fancy, right?
Yeah, and our landlord's been really good helping us to keep this low profile. Maybe in 6 months or a year we'll be opening the doors, but we're going to hang till we can.
Well, let's go in
Let's go inside.
See what's going on in here.
Yeah. So should I take my mask off or keep it on?
I'll leave it up to you, I guess.
Okay.
I can maintain a little extra distance if you want to.
I'm a little muffled in.
Yeah.
Just give me a minute. I want to pull out a light.
Okay.
Yep.
Everything's still running. So.
All right.
That's going to be a lot of editing.
Yeah.
Oh, you still have.
It's actually easier to leave it.
You know that dude?
The angel?
Yeah, those guys, when we had that show, his models were here, and they were like 3 really fat guys, and everybody was, and we had a whole room of paintings of them.
Do they have sort of an official name, like the Fat Angel series or something like that? I don't know what the.
I think he just called it the Angels.
Okay.
He didn't use the.
That's the pejorative. The pejorative. Don't need to focus on the.
But a lot of people who are fat are not, bummed out about fat.
Yeah.
So how much time are we going to roll through in here?
Well, we're trying to keep it pretty tight.
Okay.
Aaron said a minute, but that's not entirely realistic.
And I'll try. I mean, there's 3 floors, so.
Well, if you can focus on especially.
What's most important?
Okay.
Yeah, and especially in the context of December, holidays, gallery walk, etc., that sort of in your mind clicks.
So we're ready.
Okay.
Okay. Here we are. So here we are inside, and this is. We have a lot of things in the window for people to look at and purchase. And up front here, this is my work. I'm a furniture maker, so this table is mine. And
amazing. That
table over there is one of my pieces, the mirror.
Is this marquetry? Is that the
This
term?
is end grain. End grain, just pieces of cutting block, butcher blocks from the old days when they put them on end.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And then here's William Hayes, who's a Brattleboro really excellent printmaker. And Bill was super generous at the beginning of the pandemic, and he did a fundraiser for the gallery and donated. It was great, and it raised a bunch of money, raised our spirits, and kept us in the game.
So
I'm indebted to him, and it was very generous.
Mutual aid, right?
Yeah,
Everybody needs a helping hand.
Yeah, we're all working together, and that's artists and the gallery. And then there's here we have pottery and a lady who makes
Oh, I love these dolls up here.
Yeah, check those out. Those dolls up there on the wall are amazing. This is Gwen Murphy, who also does some surrealistic shoes, and catch that one with a tennis racket. That one in the corner is really pretty amazing.
Wild.
Yeah. But there's so many amazing artists in here. I mean, this lady with this is scratchboard.
Oh, okay.
We'll get there.
Karen Gaudette?
Yeah, she lives in Greenfield, and she's basically working with a black board, and she scratches out with a little stylus tool and makes those beautiful, it's like kindergarten, when
Right,
you have
right.
crayons.
I remember that making those.
There you
yeah.
go.
It's like reveal the rainbow underneath.
There it is. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I wonder if she needs like magnification. How do you get that sort of level of detail?
If we get downstairs, I'll show you a guy with magnification.
All right.
Really crazy. But then here's some more of my work: furniture and the mirror, walnut, cherry.
Beautiful. Black walnut.
Yep. There's the guy. There's all of us in the picture. Yeah, here we are. Yeah.
It's beautiful. And do you have things? I mean, obviously, you've got artwork of various scales. Do you also have sort of things that people would think of for gift giving? I see some throws and pillows and
so here we go. Yeah,
even stocking stuffers.
The pillows we went by over there, but here's African telephone wire baskets that are really popular. They're made from the insides of telephone.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
wild. So there's some great repurposing, right?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of recycled things. That's something that we are really big on, is the recycled end of stuff.
That's great.
And this jewelry up here is recycled from India, from old saris.
Really?
Yes. And
fascinating.
They're crazy, but
I wonder how they like roll them up and then heat them up or something.
They roll them on a wooden bead. Every single circle is wrapped around a bead. It's unbelievable.
Interesting. And then here's to talk about repurposing.
Yeah. Now this is Gwen Murphy. This lady is
off the scales.
A force of nature, man. Check these scales, but check her shoes after the scales. And she's the woman who did
very clever.
the dolls.
Uh-huh.
And here's more dolls. More dolls.
Very trippy.
And then you got to get the wall of shoes, because that's the most favorite thing in the gallery. People love those shoes. And when we move the display, people will come in and, where's the shoes? Where'd they go? I brought my friends in to see them.
Oh, here's another bathroom scale here in the center too. Wow.
Why? You're afraid of stepping on a scale? Does that say something about that?
They are kind of, fascinating and slightly terrifying.
Yeah.
Especially with the menacing teeth in a few of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
But, speaking of gifts, I mean, jewelry is something that we're really pretty heavily invested in. We have there's a lot in the window, and then this whole area is all jewelry. I mean, just from people locally and as far away as Poland.
Wow.
But all over the country, because we go to, a number of shows and find people. Like those beaded guys down there are Guatemala, and they're, inexpensive and really kind of fun.
Oh, yeah, and they're beautiful. Huh. That's great. And that's a photo of the community that is making them?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and we ought to go upstairs at some point, because those are ornaments. But we go to Mexico. That's a big part of our business, is folk art from Mexico.
Let's get these guys.
Yeah, those. Yeah. We
Speaking
used
of
to have
ornaments.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but
I bet
she
she's
sold out
flying
pretty
off
hard.
the shelf, right?
There's our man. There's our man Bernie.
There's Bernie. I see Leonardo da Vinci. I see Frida Kahlo, I believe.
Yeah,
Frank
you got
Lloyd
Frida.
Wright.
You got Dolly.
Bob Marley.
Miss
There's Dolly. Dolly helped
Dolly.
finance the
Yeah, she's rocking.
our solutions.
Go Dolly.
Dolly for president, 2024.
Hey, all right, I'm with it. Well, let's check out some
AOC.
Mexican things.
Okay.
Just because we've been going to Mexico for many, many years, and I love the Mexican art.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, yeah, I have a armadillo in this style.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So these are, the Mexican and Peruvian, the boxes. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just so vivid, and they all sort of tell a whole story. It's not
They
just
were
a
altars.
frozen moment. It's sort of a
They were
ongoing. Yeah.
traveling altars. People traveled with their altars, and then they got, secularized, I guess, and they
Mhm.
started doing funny stuff and musicians and whatnot. And
I see a sort of Day of the Dead theme over
yep,
there.
yeah, always.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a big in all of Mexico.
And then we've got some real surreal critters over
Oh
here.
yeah, very surreal.
Almost right out of like Yellow Submarine or something.
Yeah. And there's, Mexican folk art is huge. It's just so many.
Different styles
Yeah,
and
and
materials.
so here these are yarn paintings, which are really amazing.
And are these sort of regional? I mean, are there specific regions
Yeah,
that these would be
that's very
seen
true.
in?
Yeah. So a lot of what we have is from Oaxaca,
Uh-huh.
but these are Huichol Mexican, like indigenous Indians, and they have been, pretty up until recently out of the loop of modern society. And they used to make these, they're made of yarn, and they were offerings. Now they're things that people sell. But
And maybe just they may have updated the materials, but probably a long-standing tradition of making similar art.
yarn, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And they had God's eyes, and they'd leave them in the desert where they live as an offering. But they're peyote visions, most of these,
Wow.
done by the shamans and their groups.
Fascinating. That
Oh yeah,
guitar
check that
certainly-
guitar. Yeah.
talk about visions.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That guitar is good. There's more. He's not Mexican. We have more of his work downstairs. But yeah, that's amazing. I love that. I mean, to me, that's really.
All right.
Well, shall we just go downstairs?
We'll do a quick look and-
Hey, we'll edit what you
We'll
got.
play it all at 300%, and we'll be able to get
Play
through
it all. People will be falling asleep on us.
Yeah.
We don't want to bore you. Not in here. And we're really into color.
Yeah.
So that's one thing you notice when you walk in the gallery.
No, I like that. It's kind of refreshing because some galleries are very kind of staid
Yeah,
and serious, and you guys are a little more fun and
Right.
a little more out there, and some of the.
And I'd like to give a plug. One of the artists is the Brattleboro High School art teacher.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's a really good. And Doug Knapp he lives in Burlington. But here's Richard Heller, who's the Brattleboro High School. He's the head of the art department,
Oh, okay.
and he does these paintings. And his kids come in often. This is more of me, my work.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Now looks like you're heading over to, yep, that's more found object. That's David Oddix.
And there's just everything in here. like
Everything,
this.
and what he's really good at wrapping
Yeah. So
with
there's
wire.
pieces of puzzles and
Yeah.
car keys and buttons and all
And
sorts
now
of
he's
wild-
filming Richard.
Richard Heller, so the high school art teacher.
Yep, he's the head of the art department, and he's been in the gallery for years, and he just does a mix of different things.
Beautiful. All right.
And here's the guy who does the guitar.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah,
He could do
and
that.
again, you're talking about lines, but then
Yeah.
those are crazy. And then look at this guy.
Oh, wow.
Those are lines.
And these are hand.
These are
made.
all hand done. yeah.
Pointillism? Is that what that's called?
No, this is just like over the top doodling, I think.
Okay. Well, I have a friend who's a pointillist, and he
Yeah.
just sits all day and dot.
Well, that guy, Dave Udiger,
Uh-huh.
that's pointillism.
Okay.
Those paintings are all made from dots.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my friend entered some of his pictures into a show, and they didn't believe him that it wasn't printed on a computer printer, so he had to bring in his studies where he had, just the heads and parts of and they were like, oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, we do that with Dave. I mean,
Yeah.
people are like,
This can't be.
Yeah, that can't be, right? Nobody's that OCD. Oh, yeah.
Turns out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
Is there something
what?
that just to do a thank you and goodbye
Okay.
type thing? Did you see these? Maybe these would be good to
That's
stand in front
Deborah.
of.
Deborah, who she works for us. Deborah and Karen
Yeah.
used
All right.
to.
Let's just stand. Let's just get these because I'm not sure that we focused on them yet, so we can just say goodbye from here.
Yeah.
Dante, thanks so much for showing us around. This is a gorgeous gallery, and you have so much to look at, and different sizes, materials, price ranges, everything. Great space. I hope December is a great month for you guys, and you guys should definitely check out the new website, which is
galleryinthewoods.com.
all right.
There it is. I never thought it would happen, but there it is. And not over my dead body.
That's
either.
right. Good. All right. Well,
Okay, well, cool. Thank you, guys.
yeah, we'll look forward to visiting with you again.
We're doing some catchphrases. Can we